the differences between acid and bases. Acids are sour in taste. Bases are bitter to taste. The acids are acidic in nature means that they turn blue litmus paper red or blue litmus solution red. They are basic in nature. The bases are basic in nature means that they turn red litmus paper to blue or red litmus solution to blue. Then we have the bases, as you know, are soapy to touch. Like we had done, we had touched this baking soda in our hands. We wetted it and we found it to be soapy and slippery. Whereas acids are not soapy to touch. Acids contain a certain hydronium ion, which you will be studying in class 10th, whereas bases have the hydroxide ions, and that is why they will show their basic nature. The next question. All right, the next question. That is, ammonia is found in many household products, such as window cleaners, and it turns red litmus to blue. What is its nature? Well, the answer is it is basic in nature because of the fact that it turns red litmus paper blue. And third question asks, name the source from which litmus solution is obtained. What is the use of this solution? The answer is litmus paper is obtained from a plant lichen, and it is used as an indicator to test whether the given solution is acidic, basic, or neutral. Next question, that is question number 4. Question 4. Is distilled water acidic, basic, or neutral? How would you verify it? ये ना आपको ही पता लगाना है कि distilled water acidic है, basic है या neutral है. Distilled water is neutral as neither will it change blue litmus paper or solution to red, nor does it change red litmus paper or solution blue. So it will be neutral. Describe the process of neutralization with an example. Here, if you remember, in the activity that was carried out, a test tube was 1/4 filled with your hydrochloric acid, to which 2 to 3 drops of phenolphthalein indicator were added. Then sodium hydroxide solution was added 1 drop at a time. 1 drop was added and it was stirred. Then again, this process was continued till we obtained a pink solution. This pink solution indicates that now the solution has just turned basic. Then we add a drop of hydrochloric acid. This is a short form for hydrochloric acid, that is capital H, capital C, and a small l. HCl was added, that is hydrochloric acid, was added to get a colorless solution. This is the neutralization point, and an acid always will react with a base and it will turn the given solution to be neutral. That will be known as a neutralization. So we were discussing about question number 4, in which it was asking a simple. We were discussing about question 5. Here, the neutralization reaction in which an acid reacts with a base and it forms salt and water. Acid and base, as they are reacting, they will be regarded as reactants, and salt and water are going to be regarded as the products. These two are the products, and heat is evolved. Heat is given out. That is why when there is a reaction between an acid and a base and we touch the container in which the reaction is occurring, becomes warm. Now, here when we test the products which is containing salt and water, it will be found that it will neither be acidic nor basic. It will be neutral. Such a type of reaction would be regarded as neutralization reaction, and the process is going to be known as neutralization. This is because the effect of an acid will be neutralized by the effect of a base. Now here we have an example for you where there is an acid which is known as hydrochloric acid. It reacts with a base which is known as sodium hydroxide. Then we have, it forms salt. The name of the salt is sodium chloride and water. Plus I have shown in some books it will be written as a delta, meaning heat. So heat will be given out along with sodium chloride, water and heat. And this is a salt. It is neither acidic nor basic, and the given solution is now neutral. So this was the total thing that you had to write in question number 5. Mark T for if the statement is true and F if the statement is false. Nitric acid turns red litmus blue. Now you know that nitric acid is an acid and it changes blue litmus red. So this statement will be false and we will therefore write F. Sodium hydroxide turns blue litmus red. You know that sodium hydroxide is a base and it will therefore change red litmus blue. So this statement is false again. The third one, sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid neutralize each other to form salt and water. And in question number 5, you had been given neutralization. You have to explain that with the help of an example. So, you know that sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid will neutralize the effect of each other and they form salt and water. So, this statement will be true. Next one, indicator is a substance which shows different colors in acidic and basic solutions. So, this will also be a true statement. Then, tooth decay is caused by the presence of a base. This is false because there are bacteria in our mouth and the food that we eat, sometimes the food gets left over. So the leftover food will be converted by the bacteria present in our mouth to acids and the acids cause the tooth decay. Now there is question number 7 in which Georgie has a few bottles of soft drink in his restaurant. But unfortunately, these are not labeled. He has to serve his customers drinks on their demand. One customer wants an acidic drink, another wants a basic drink, and third one wants a neutral drink. So how can we help Georgie to find out which drink is to be given to which customer? Naturally, what Georgie can do is, with the help of litmus paper as the indicator, he can find out whether the given drinks are acidic, basic or neutral. If he makes use of litmus paper, he can find out the acidic nature as blue litmus paper will change to red and he can label that as acidic. Another one, now the second one, he can use the litmus paper. If there is a change, if it changes from red to blue, then it will be a basic drink. However, if there is no change in either blue litmus paper or red litmus paper, then it will be neutral. So he can label likewise and he can serve the customer's drink, the right drink at the right place. Explain why an antacid tablet is taken when you suffer from acidity. Now you should know that our stomach releases hydrochloric acid which is meant for digestion of the food. Sometimes it might be produced in excess and it causes discomfort in digestion, and this acidity can be taken care by having an antacid. Antacid is a base, and that base is milk of magnesia, which you know is consisting of magnesium hydroxide. This base neutralizes the effect of the acid, of this acid, that is hydrochloric acid, and that is why we feel relieved after having this antacid. Next, calamine solution is applied on the skin when an ant bites. Calamine solution is basic in nature. It contains zinc carbonate. When the ant bites, it injects formic acid into the skin, causing irritation. So, we take or we apply calamine solution to relieve us from the irritation caused, from the pain or irritation caused. Alright. Question 8. Explain why an antacid tablet is taken when you suffer from acidity. Our stomach releases hydrochloric acid, and this hydrochloric acid is meant for the digestion of the food. However, sometimes our stomach will produce it in excess. It causes great discomfort and acidity results. This acidity can be taken care of by simply having an antacid, which is milk of magnesia, and milk of magnesia is basic in nature. So it will neutralize the effect of the acid being hydrochloric acid. Next is calamine solution is applied on the skin when an ant bites. So when the ant bites, it injects in our skin the formic acid, which causes irritation. Calamine solution is basic in nature and it neutralizes the effect of the ant bite, therefore giving us relief from the pain or irritation caused. Now the next question is, see, factory wastes should be treated before they are released in the water bodies. So we all know that factory wastes, they consist of acids. These acids, when they go into the water bodies, they kill the animals. So in that case, we have to neutralize the factory waste by adding bases. So the answer for this would be factory wastes contain chemicals which may be acidic. These, when released into the water bodies, kill the animals living in water. So the wastes should be treated with a base before they are released into the okay. You can see that we have discussed about this factory waste. After that, the next question, question number 9. 3 liquids are given to you. One is hydrochloric acid, the another is sodium hydroxide solution, third is a sugar solution. How will you identify them? You have only turmeric as the indicator. So here you will just take 3 strips of this turmeric indicator, have a dropper, then you will add one solution at a time. First of all, if any one of these is added to the turmeric indicator, it remains as yellow, so it will either be sugar solution or it will be hydrochloric acid. Because turmeric changes its color in basic medium only. So here either the solution will then be hydrochloric acid or it will be your sugar solution. Now again you take a drop from another one. You find that again it is colorless. There is a possibility then again that it might be either a hydrochloric acid or it may be sugar solution. Those 2 solutions will be kept aside. Now the solution that remains must be a base, and when we add it to the turmeric strip, it will turn to red. This will indicate that the particular solution is of sodium hydroxide. We will keep it aside. We will keep the strip for further use. Now when we take a drop from the given solution onto that particular strip on which we had tested it to be basic, that is when we tested it for sodium hydroxide, when we add that drop onto the particular strip, if it changes its color and it comes back to yellow, then the given solution will be an acid. Else, if there is no change, if the red color remains as such, then it shows that that particular one is neutral and it is sugar solution. So we can find out whether the given substance is an acid, a base, or it is neutral, simply by using turmeric solution. So we will write it down. I hope you have noted this one. Answer 9. A strip of turmeric paper was made by simply having a paste of turmeric onto a piece of paper. Then a drop from one of the solutions was added onto the strip of turmeric paper. Now there can be 2 things, that it may remain here or it may turn red or dark pink. If it is so, then it is a base, and that base is sodium hydroxide. Now here it remains yellow. It means it is either an acid, that is hydrochloric acid, or it is a sugar solution. If it tested first as red, it turned red, it is basic, that is sodium hydroxide. On the other hand, if the first drop that you have taken, the first solution you have taken, it remained yellow, that is the turmeric color remains yellow, it is either hydrochloric acid or a sugar solution. Now what we will do is, we will add 1 drop of this solution on the red colored strip. We will add 1 drop over here. Now again there will be 2 options. If we will add 1 drop from either hydrochloric acid and sugar solution, then in that case there will be 2 options again. We are adding a drop over here of each of these solutions. Then in case if the red color changes to yellow, it means it is an acid. You can say over here few drops, not 1, but few drops of this solution will be added here. If it is a red color changes to yellow, it means it is an acid. And if the red color remains as such, it is sugar solution. So by this method, we can find out whether the given solutions are sugar solution, the acid that is hydrochloric acid, or it is a base that is sodium hydroxide, just with the simple help of turmeric solution. Just make a note of these things and then we will do the next question. Strip of turmeric paper was made, then a drop from one of the solutions was added on the strip of turmeric paper that you had made. If it remains as yellow, it means it is hydrochloric acid और it is sugar solution. या तो ये hydrochloric acid या sugar solution है, और अगर उसी वक्त red हो गया है, इसका ये मतलब है कि ये जो given चीज है that is a base that is sodium hydroxide. अब इसके बाद में इनमें से कुछ drops हर एक सोल्यूशन से लिया, पहले एक सोल्यूशन से लेके इसमें डाला, अगर उसमें परिवर्तन हुआ यानी जो रेड कलर हुआ था बेस ऐड करने से रेड हुआ था हल्दी, तो अगर ये हमने कोई ऐसा सोल्यूशन डाला जिसमें रेड येलो में परिवर्तित हो गया, इसका मतलब ये हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड है। और अगर वो चेंज नहीं होता है तो वो न्यूट्रल सोल्यूशन है, वो शुगर सोल्यूशन है। इस विधि के द्वारा हम ये पता लगा सकते हैं कि जो दी गई चीज है क्या ये शुगर सोल्यूशन है, क्या ये हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड सोल्यूशन है या फिर सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड सोल्यूशन। अब नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है Question 10. Here it is. Blue litmus paper is dipped in a solution, it remains blue. यानी ब्लू लिटमस पेपर को हम लोगों ने एक सॉल्यूशन में डाल दिया, वो ब्लू ही रहा। इससे आपको क्या समझ में आता है? व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय दिस? What is the nature of the solution? If the blue litmus paper is dipped in a solution and it remains blue, it is either a base or is neutral, because neutral solution have no effect on blue or red litmus paper, and this is turned red litmus paper blue. They have no effect on blue litmus paper. So this is the explanation. That is for all.